Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I got my B6 Wonderland222, the undated version, and I'm going to set it up. Now, obviously, I'm setting this up and putting over a voiceover because at the time I could not talk. I was actually watching the movie by Sandra Bullock. I think it's Unforgivable or something like that. It was actually a really, really good movie. So before I went ahead and watched the movie, I went and did some of this that you're going to see. And yeah, it came out really, really nice, but I have done some other stuff to it. So I'll probably do like a final walkthrough, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or when this uploads, I don't know. So I did take the time to pre-cut a lot of different things so I wouldn't stay cutting and doing all of that. I cut them down to size. So right here is just like this brown vellum. I put a pocket right at the front. So you guys know I like to interchange my decor. And what I plan to use this for is memory keeping and happy planning in my mind, pretty planning, all of the stickers. If you guys saw my other video of my Wonderland222 notebook, I am basically, and I drew out the week, I'm basically going to do that in this one. But I'm going to not start this weekly one until next week so I can finish off the week in the one that I drew out. So I went to Pinterest and just printed out a bunch of things that are inspiring to me, and that's what you're going to see me glue everything down. I've got a 2022 holidays right here that I created myself, and I forgot that I already had put one in my notebook, the B6 notebook. So I'm going to have them in two places. I also have a cover coming from Jenica Journals. It's a B6 folio. But until that comes, I'm going to use this B6 Moterm. It fits pretty snug with both notebooks in there, but yeah, it's not like I'm going to ever close it. This will stay home. And go from room to room. I don't see myself taking it out, but who knows? So I've got this little pretty marble paper and I'm gluing it down. I don't see myself using any index. I've never used the index on anything, so I'm covering it up and it's going to be a dashboard. And the little image that says that is going to be pasted on there, I think it says I'm stepping into the best decade of my life or something like that. And I just thought it was fitting to start the new year. I'm going to keep that one up. But the next dashboard that I glue on, I can change out the little girl. The little girl you see right there is like kind of like New Year's kind of ish, and then I have New Year's Day or Eve. What do I have? Happy New Year washi on it, so I can switch out the girl. I thought that the pink and the marble was pretty mute to change, to kind of match with the different images throughout the year. So yeah, I went ahead and did that. I had cut everything down, print everything and all that before I set this video. I was going to film this video. So this is that, I don't know if I ordered Midnight Sky. I think that's the black color. I don't know. They don't tell you, hey, black or blue. They kind of give you the different colors for it. So I have the black notebook and then the green daily one. So I am pumped. I'm actually very excited for the both. I think it's going to work out pretty nicely from what I have it in so far. So there you go. You could see that I can interchange that little picture there if I want to as the months go by. Again, this is an undated weekly. So let's say, for instance, I am loving my notebook and I am loving just the dailies and I don't want to use a weekly. I could take the weekly out. If I'm not using the dailies, I could just leave the weekly in. I love that I got the undated one. You'll see later on in the video, I went ahead and because this comes with monthlies as well. I went ahead and did the January month. I will not, future plan in this book. So, I'll just leave January, and then let's say I pick it up in like February, March, or even June. I will do the month and then the weeks to follow for that month that I'm in, if that makes sense. So I'm just finding some cute washi to kind of put down here. This is Tomo River paper, so it is kind of thin. So I'm trying to be very, I don't know, careful and precise on how, and strategic on how I'm trying to map this out. So on this page here, I am putting, I found this image. I thought it was pretty cool. It was giving me like some ideas from January through June to do like with my family, even myself. I don't know. It's just a really cool idea to look at for half the year. I don't even know if they have the other half of the year. I just came across this image. So I put it kind of in the corner, and I chose like a little sticker. I want to say it says be happy or let's be kind. I don't know. So I'm going to glue that one down or tape that one down. I got a lot of these stickers from Amazon. If you search Amazon and you just kind of do water bottle vinyl stickers or motivational quote stickers, a lot come up. Yeah, you can go find your own, but that's basically what I have done, and I have a lot of stickers that I use. So I love these little girls. I always get questions on where they're from. I'm actually asking my son as we speak, should I put it at the front or should I put it at the bottom? So I choose the top. I get them from the little craft place here in Houston, Texas, so they're local. I know they have an online storefront, so if you want to go and go online and search for them, you can. They're not an Etsy shop. I mean, they look like kawaii stickers on rice paper, so I don't know where they actually get it from, but that's where I do. So I'm putting this little vellum down because I want to be able to paste more stuff on it, and so I'm doing that with some clear tape. I'm putting some of the images that I found on Pinterest. It says I am unaffected by the judgment of others. And then Dr. King's quote right there about courage and all that good stuff. So let me see if I could read. You don't need to, and then I can't. I'm in the way. So y'all could see that. I love bright colors. I love motivational quotes. I love scripture. I love things that are going to empower me when I flip through any of my books. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that that's a trend on how I decorate and set up my notebooks. My main books are the same exact way. I just like making things my own. That way I feel like it's unique and there's no one out there that has my stuff. I don't know. I like to do that because I want to be able to be unique. So I am reading the Bible in a year. I'm going to try, pretty ambitious, but I got a few images in some of my books with just showing me or helping me color in the book of the Bible that I have read. So obviously I'm in Genesis, and I'm trying to read my book of the Bibles at night, just so that way I have like a routine with it. So I thought it'd be fun to put that in there. At the time when I was doing this, I didn't know what I wanted to do there because I was just kind of setting it up. But in present time, I'm going to use this section for homeschooling. So these are the trackers. I want a bird's eye view or a yearly view of how many times we homeschool through the month. So I will just, color in a little heart, and I will put some goals on the side. But the prior 2 pages, I will have homeschooling, just like images and stuff that I can write on there, because I do not, or glue down, I don't use the yearlies a lot. I did that in my Hobonichi weeks. I kind of covered it up, but I really love how these have those trackers right there. So I am going to use that for homeschooling. And then what I did right here is put down a piece of vellum. And for one side, I'm going to use it just for marriage reminders. And then the other side is going to be for kids. Now, as you see this right now, I'm not going to write those reminders down. I wrote them down later this evening. So on my full flip, you will see what those actually are. I thought it would be nice to just keep that at the forefront. I have a mission statement as well that I paste in here. And I want to be aware of what my marriage is to me, for me, marriages are not perfect. And sometimes we get on each other's nerves. So I want to have an area, just like I have a gratitude area in my weeks, just for some reminders that what I want to go ahead and do. My daughter's coming in. Give me a minute, baby. I'll be with you, okay? Give me a minute. I'm trying to hide and do a voiceover, but you're going to still get real life. So, yeah, I will show those reminders when like I said, I do an updated flip or maybe on my Instagram. So there is my mission. I've typed that up myself. It just reminds me to keep present with my home, with the variety of roles that I have in terms of being a wife, a mother, a homemaker, a believer. It just helps. We homeschool, so that goes with the line of thinking of creating a home that's safe for all individuals here. So this is pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people use these trackers in a lot of different ways. I have my main trackers in my main Stalogy standard size. I do victories and defeats. I do home. I do personal tracking. But I thought to use this little area for self-care. So I'm going to do that for January. I'm going to skip a line and only track 4 things. I tend to take care of everybody, but I put myself last. I've always done that. I'm just that type of person. I just take care of my kids and my husband. But I'm learning throughout my last, 4 or 5 years that, Monique, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So I want to work on my reading and my journaling. I want to track when I actually get in the jacuzzi tub and take an actual bath. And then when I do my hair treatments, it's important, I have thinner hair and I want to do my castor oil treatments and my facial and all that. So when I have that down for hair treatments, I already know that I'm going to do a facial with it. So I was going to color the columns in which I was going to track, but then I was like, no, you better not do that. So I kind of put that there and skipped through. Later in the video, you will see me write some goals down and kind of decorate it. I do want to put a piece of vellum in there in that tracking area just to give it some more decor. I printed right here 2022 affirmations, and this is actually that little review area, or people use it before the monthly. And I really, really like it because I decided to kind of categorize the right side right there and use it for my just reminders for YouTube, for real estate, for my marriage and my kids. So that's going to kind of coincide with the other pages that I made. I'm just putting down like little reminders, and then the other page that I made for marriage and kids is kind of going to give me, things to focus on. So for YouTube, I want to film daily. I want to work on some YouTube shorts. I know that those are those little videos that you can definitely start posting more on your YouTube. I've done a few, not a whole lot. So I want to do some of those. In my real estate, I'm going to enroll in a new school for classes. So, I want to keep track of those things and just kind of have those 4 reminders for the month. My marriage, date nights, maybe like a workshop. And then M Hood is motherhood, but I couldn't spell it out. But, I go on dates with my kids. Like, I'll take turns with my toddler, which I'm always with. And then I'll take turns with my teenager. We'll watch series, or like a series on Netflix or Hulu. Right now we're watching Stranger Things together, and I think it's pretty cool. Or we'll go to the mall together, or we'll do something together, or me and my daughter will go get our nails done together. So I just want to, keep at the forefront just things I could do. What I wrote down tonight is just really helping me be mindful and present with my parenting. And I just like to have inspiration like that. So I also section out, and where I put reminders, I write a big old list of how I kind of want to focus on my morning routine. Like I want to get up at 6 a.m. I want to put my gym clothes on, then exercise, take my apple cider vinegar, my greens. Like I want to do my planner routine, feed the animals, so I write all of that down in the middle right there. Again, these pages are inspirational for me. So when I'm flipping through and I'm looking at all the things, I'm like, okay, did you do this? If you didn't, it's okay. But, you just like reminders. if I write and I write and I write because I want it to be stored to memory. And I don't know, I feel like that's the best way to ingrain things in your whole routine or what you do daily, is to write it. I don't know, that's me. So I love these little Post-its. I got them from Daiso. I need some more. Those affirmations say I am enough, I'm smart, I'm this, I'm that. I actually get my brush pen and write I am enough in pink, just pretty bold, because I think it's important that as mothers and wives that we are enough. We are enough as children of God. I mean, he made us in his image and he loves us, and God don't make no junk, so we are enough. And everybody needs that reminder, everybody. So I like to put things down again that are going to inspire me. So you will watch me write out some things. I am trying to see if I want to decorate some more. These little word stickers are from Tim Holtz, but they're kind of funny and they're kind of mean, rude, and sarcastic. Some of them I'm like, okay, that's inappropriate. And then some of them I'm like, okay, this is pretty funny. I actually used those stickers on the front dashboard of that girl holding the coffee cup. It says, I think you're crazy is showing, you need to tuck her in. Like something like that is pretty funny. So I was trying to see if I was going to use some of those to decorate here on this little affirmation area, but I decided to bring out that little book, planner book, sticker book, and just use some of them because it looks like very boho, very, I don't know, muted in terms of the colors. So I just kind of put that little butterfly right there. I was going to put that other sticker there, but I just find to go back and put it in this area, which is where I'm going to write like my reminders for my kids and my marriage. So yeah, I think this is coming along pretty good. I've actually been playing with it tonight when I was watching the movie and writing things down, and like, oh man, it's pretty compact in the Moterm. It will fit if you have no pen loop, like a pen stuck on the side. But if you plan to pack it, you're going to need like a TN, like a folio, or, something with a longer strap. So I have a lot of different covers. So I'm really excited about this. I had a B6 Wonderland. I got it down to like a B6 slim size, and I thought I could use it as a notebook. I still actually have it. I never used it as a weekly because at the time I was like, why am I going to do that? I don't really need it. But I am looking forward to this whole memory keeping. I've done this kind of stuff in, obviously my B6 Hobonichi cousin. I've done it in TN inserts. To me, I've had this pretty planning in my lineup for a while. I've just done it in certain things. I like it, and I love all the stickers, so there you are. So like I said, I was just writing some reminders right here. I do know that I will set up a little bit of the monthly, and then I'm not going to do the weekly. I just go back to the current weekly that I'm using in my notebook because I don't want to like reverse plan. I want to actually start it next week in January. Well, wait, January is this weekend, but you know what I mean. So I thought that was really, really nice. I might put some washi down. I love that this is a Monday start, okay? I am a Monday start gal. I am not a Sunday gal. I cannot start my week on a Sunday. I've tried. The killing thing is that when I'm teaching my daughter and doing homeschooling, a lot of the things, it's a Sunday start. So a lot of the calendars, a lot of the things. And so I'm teaching her that way just because it's easier, but oh my gosh, I can't do it. So I am numbering the calendar here, and it only goes up to 30. I put 31 up at the top on Monday right there, since it starts on a Saturday, the 1st. And yeah, it's pretty simple. I just I already tabbed that it was January at the top with the little sticker. I put like a little Asian little doll down. I might go back later and put some washi. I do put some events, and I color code those events. You will see later on that I kind of jazzed it up just a little bit when you see the other flip of it that I'm going to post. But these are several of the little stickers that I get from the little craft place. I love using them because they do not take up a lot of space. I used to use Red Lyrics a lot, her stickers, but it just seems like everybody and their mother started using them. And I'm like, okay, when I see a lot of people trying to do the same thing, I kind of just stop and use something else. That's why I create my monthly books from scratch, because again, I want to be different. So there is that little girl. It says, your crazy is showing. You need to tuck her back in. So it's so cute. So I will show you here that I tuck the weekly in. I think where it's at currently is the daily is first or the weekly is, I don't know. I think I did it differently, but yeah, I do. Those are the stickers that Wonderland222 gave me. I think I turned the books around or something. I don't know. So the pockets, I do later on put some like little stickers in there. I'm not a big pocket decorator. I normally will put like some scripture, some pretty paper. I put an ollie clip down so it can hold my little dashboard that I created. I love those little tabs right there. I think are they from Avery? I forget. But I do need to tab out the book some more, but that's how it looks, as you could see. I love this area right there. It just, I don't know, it just screams cute to me. That's the area where I'm going to paste down homeschool quotes, and then that's going to be the homeschool tracker. I'm writing that down. At first I was like, okay, do you want to do exercise or homeschool tracker? So I already track my exercise every month in my monthly books, but I was like, don't you want to see it from my yearly perspective? And I'm like, no, I would rather see how many times I homeschool in a month, on a quarter perspective versus like my exercise. Oh my gosh, which it's pretty rough. So, yeah, I just kind of put some of these little page, what are these? Post-its, and I'm putting right there my marriage, and then the other one I'm putting my kids. But I already spent some time tonight writing those out, so it looks pretty cool. I love Post-its to kind of map out some stuff. So here is where I'm going to try to decorate a little bit here on the tracker area. Again, I want to track reading, when I journal, when I do my hair treatment, and bubble bath. Now, I have a B6 Marks edit daily coming for my journaling. I am going to try to just do a page. It has the whole year in there, and I'm like, Monique, you have never journaled for the whole year. Never, never, never. So I'm going to try, and I think this is going to be the year of success for that, because I have been trying to put my journal in my main book. I've had journaled in A6 and a B6 and a slim, and it just never works. So I don't know. Now that I know it's like completely dated for journaling, I may just go ahead and stick with it. So we shall see. I'm writing out some little goals or just some little notes to myself to kind of encourage me when I'm feeling like, hey, did you take care of yourself at least? Did you put yourself first? You're important kind of thing. You need time alone. Pray to go to God for wisdom. Take care of you. So there's just a little self-care area that I decided to kind of give myself. I'm going to see how it works. If February I want to track something else, I can. But I'm pretty much going to kind of make it about me and not my home. Like I said, I don't want to put all my stuff out on blast anymore. So, or I don't know, for at least that's how I feel right now. So there's the self-care area, and then that's the little, monthly review area. And then there is the month. I put down some events, and I color code just to have it there. I mean, my main planner has my monthly. That's going to be the one that's going to have like all the mama jamma. This is just for fun, honestly. I don't know if I will use February in here. I don't know if maybe I will use the monthly for something else. But for right now in January, I'm being redundant and just putting down events. I'm putting down things that I know off the top of my head. And then I use our color coding system for it. So, yeah. But who knows what I'll do in the next month. I think this is a great planner, honestly, y'all. I think it's a great planner. I think that the way that they have done it is nice. I've always eyed it. I've always wanted to try to use it. And I don't know what hit me and what made me want to use it this year more than the years before. I think they've been out for 2 or 3 years. I forget. So we shall see. And with anything, you guys know that if it doesn't work, I will put it on the shelf and then I'll take you back out whenever I want to play with you again. But I've been pretty consistent with my dailies. So I really do believe that this is gonna work. Now there are about, I think, 80 pages in the back with daily sheets, and I do have it tabbed out. I don't mention what I'm gonna do with it, but I will find a use for those. I really do like that it has the daily sheets right there. There's a few in the weekly that you could use. So I will find a use for those. As of right now, I don't know exactly what I want to do because I have a daily notebook. So we shall see. I do put this little image right there. I think it's cute. It's talking about courage and, taking steps to do it. Dare if you can kind of thing. So again, motivational quotes all throughout is what's going to, help me be productive, stay productive, and use my stuff. A lot of people ask, how do you use your stuff? How are you so consistent with your stuff? Honestly, it's being visual. It's writing and pictures and dimensions and different pins and different stickers. It just really helps me. This is today in my daily planner, and I think I showed it in my flip earlier. Honestly, I'm just updating it. It's been a pretty full day. It's about 10 o'clock at night already. And we just, finished the movie as I'm doing this voiceover, and I'm going to chill and then hit the hay, go to sleep. So I'm just kind of updating things and seeing what we did. We picked up some sandwiches tonight. I didn't really cook. It was just very low key. And that is exactly what my husband and I needed. That is tomorrow, and then there's the weekly that I drew in. So I want to finish off the weekly before I start in the actual Undated weekly book. This is just a notebook when I, made my own. So with the weekly, I find that I fill it up faster than when the week ends, if that makes sense. Like, it's like addictive. It's addictive to put place stickers down and to write something on a day. And because I have big writing, I filled up this page in like a day, and it's like you can only put like 3 or 4 things down that you're going to do for that day. So I'm so glad I didn't get the A6 size, because that would have been so small. I would have literally just put like 2 things down and that's it. So as you could see, I need to go to Walmart tomorrow, family walk, laundry, film, bath time. So I'm able to write like all whole, pretty decent sized to-do list. And I'm doing that, and then get ready for the new year. We're debating on getting fireworks or not. We just don't really like to do it in the new year because we've lost a few dogs that way. Well, they got out because of the fireworks and all that. So anyhow, y'all, that is my video. And if you have any questions, let me know. I really, really, really love this. I enjoy it. I've got this little makeshift pen loop right there. I'm not sure if it'll stay. But yeah, as usual, I am always very appreciative of the ones that watch my videos, and the ones that are, look forward to hearing me blabber about planners. I really do appreciate you guys. And if you have any questions, I try my best to answer them. I'm not a big linker, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like fiddling around. I guess I'm trying to clean up. I should have pushed the end button, but I didn't. I try to interact with you guys and comment, but it's hard sometimes. God bless you guys. Take care.